Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to more Gran Turismo 4. So, off screen, I have purchased a couple cars. I've also been doing the driving missions. I have completed every single one except for this mother. And I've gotten within 6 seconds of completing this one. Keep in mind, I am doing NTSC, which means I am playing the hardest version possible. So today, we'll be doing a bunch of events with the McLaren because I want to practice using this thing. We'll just do special condition events, I suppose. So, let's begin. Okay. Keep in mind, I do not have any upgrades on this car outside of medium sports tires because that's what I use in the mission. Basically, I'm practicing using this thing. Okay. Shit, I looked away at the I looked away from the race. Yo, Squeezy. Good to see you here today. Alright, so that's one race down. By the way, I don't plan for these to actually be hard, at least until later. Again, right now I'm basically just trying to learn using the Mercedes, basically. And in the driving mission, I do have to wait the 2 minutes because I'm not on emulator, unfortunately. Turn. There we go. Now. Okay. Yeah, I don't know the reverse track at all. God damn it. Problem with this car is it's so heavy with stock upgrades. Well, if there wasn't an invisible barrier there, those people would be dead. And by barrier, I mean invisible wall. Alright, what do I win for this? It's probably not as good as that one thing. The rally raid car, whatever it's called. Definitely not. I don't know if that can be useful or not. These require special tires. I'm not equipping them. Depending on how long this goes, I may try Mission 34 on stream. We'll see. That thing's really frustrating. As anyone who's ever done it would know. One thing this car can do is it can brake. Like, it can brake and sort of drift into turns, which I'm going to have to do. It's a very fine line between being able to do that and not being able to do that, i.e. overshooting the turns. Oof. Yo, Gabriel, good to see you here today. You didn't miss much, you just missed one event. Yeah, I was in Grassley's stream. Fancy seeing you in there, by the way. Okay, that's the way. Okay. Fuck. That somehow incurred a penalty. Alright. What do I win for this? I have... Oh, is this... No, it can't be. It can't be the blue car that was in the way in the 1,000 Miles event. This requires dirt tires. Dirt tires. Alright. And then this is dirt tires. Alright. Let's do it. Holy shit. Yeah, this car's heavy as hell. There we go. So you want to brake as straight as possible, unless you possibly drift into a turn. Okay, I don't think I'll be doing the normal difficulty of this with this vehicle in these upgrades, which is just stock outside of the tires. Okay. Okay, that's not a bad prize. Alright, let's do some normal difficulty now. Okay, Mitsubishi Lancer. Now the competition is starting to get better. But can my big heavy McLaren do the work still? Come on, overtake. Fuck, come on. Bully. God damn it. I missed the goddamn mark. Okay, there's no chance now. I need to try again. Motherfucker, get out of here. There we go. Come on, brake, dude. Ooh, rip. Okay. Oh, I see we have dropped frames already. That's not good. Oh, bullshit. By the way, I've gotten cucked quite a few times in Mission 34 because of that. Even touching the back of a car giving you a penalty, which is nonsense. But that doesn't. Had trouble with metal cap level. Not too much. I would have had less if I remembered various strategies for the stage, which I learned after the fact, basically. Ooh. God damn it. Yeah, this car doesn't turn that well. Dude, turn. Actually, I could probably wall ride that wall over there. God damn you. Turn. Okay, there we go. Okay. This one. Yeah, I can do this, I think. Actually, before I do, let's check the used car lineup, because it updates every in-game week through a 100-week cycle. I'm just gonna skim through these real quick and see if there's anything noteworthy. Not particularly, it seems. We have one more showroom. Do one of the Mercedes events with the car. Yeah, you can... Yeah, there's the Legend of Silver Arrow, which I plan on doing. And also, I've been knocking off these special condition events with it for practice. At least I won't immediately suffer a penalty for being too fast and immediately slamming into the car, which was happening when I was farming money from here. Because, like, I would do that with the Chevrolet, the Camaro race car that I have, and I would immediately... This is the easy difficulty version, by the way. And I would immediately slam into the back of them and get a 5-second penalty. Literally, as soon as the race starts. On turn. Let's see, can I wall ride? No. No, there's an invisible something there stopping me from doing it. Yeah, you gotta brake way in advance to be able to do anything. bumbled around yesterday. What, in RE1 Remake? I need to remember how to go through RE1 Remake myself, or just the base RE1, to be honest. Ouch. Okay. So we gotta do the reverse. Get out of the well. This is so slow that even the penalty doesn't really matter going uphill. And just bash him out of the way. Come on, get. I don't know what made me get a penalty there. Let's go. Played RE1. Yeah, I don't play RE1 nearly as often as 2 or 3. Partly because the only version I have is the director's cut, which has the terrible music. Wall ride. There we go. OG or RE1 not available for PS3. No, the only version available for download is the director's cut, the one with the terrible music. Unfortunately, you can get the OG RE1 on GOG, Good Old Games, also known as GOG. Although you can also download ROMs of... You can probably download ROMs of Director's Cut that just replaces all of the OST with the original RE1 OST, which is 100,000 times better. Alright, and possibly against my better judgment, I might actually try mission 34 here. But I'm gonna get some water. I have interest in playing the Kamikaze mod even with save states. Oh man, that sounds awful. Although, as Grassloo showed in one of his recent uploads, it's a lot easier on emulator than on real hardware. So... Okay, this has been updated again. Wait, what was that? 10,000... Ah, 10,800. Okay. against my better judgment, I'll try this. I'm only trying one good attempt, but let me get some water first. I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, okay. Alright. So, apparently, in the PAL version, this car is more unstable than in the NTSC version. Obviously, I don't know, but apparently that is the case. But you have 8 seconds less waiting time. I think I would choose the 8 seconds less waiting time, personally. Alright, let's see. Here's where I would be dropping a save state if I was playing on emulator. On. Okay. You do have to slow down quite a lot for this. You can cut through here. You do want to let off the throttle a bit. I slowed down way too much there. Okay, there. Okay. Definitely don't want to hit the wall. This I can full throttle. I can full throttle up until about this point, and then I should let off the gas, hit the brake a little bit. I may have done that a little early, but it's okay. And then you really hit the brakes here. Throttle the gas, and the brake. You can definitely... Jesus Christ, this is terrible, actually, so far. And slow down a lot. Okay, you can cut through here. Gotta be a little careful, though. Yeah, this is a really horrible attempt. on, turn, damn it. If this cursed ass attempt somehow wins, then holy shit. Right here, you really do not want to be going into first gear, which I almost did. I'm not sure if you can wall ride off that or not, and if so, how much that actually helps you. You can wall ride here. Want a R2 trick as well to make sure you don't go into second gear if you're going to fight dirty. Yeah, this is way too slow. I can already tell this is way too slow. And slow down right about here. Make the turn. Go full throttle. Just let off the gas. Okay. Brake when you see the thing on the side. Go. Yeah, you can wall ride right here. Try not to hit the goddamn fucking wall at full force. Might want to slow down a little too to stop the fucking penalty. I hate that wall ride because of the penalty. On, okay. You can cut through here. Not sure how much that actually helps though. It was way better. This is definitely way better than that one attempt I had when I tried it for the first time. But that one was so bad that like you can't. It's hard to do worse. Let's put it that way. Come on, get out of this grass. This car loves touching grass and loves doing that shit. If that, I'd be so pissed if this was actually a good attempt, but it wasn't up to this point, so whatever. I'll probably finish 4th at best. See, I wonder if I could full throttle that. If I could full throttle that, then I definitely need to. I can full throttle this up until about here. Ooh, I need to brake before that. Okay. Yeah. Obviously, I'm still learning this track. I'm not going to be attempting this the whole rest of the stream. Oh, brake a little bit. Definitely don't want to go into second gear here either. Yeah, this attempt's fucking horrible. Then, if you're close, I just cut through here, floor it, and slam into somebody. Slam into the first guy. Problem is the car. Yeah, Yeah, the car does suck. Yeah, I agree. Well, it's not even the car. It's actually the tires that's the problem. Because... Actually, I am going to try one more, because that was terrible. Yeah, but the tires don't let you turn nearly as well as you need to. Like, even if you had sports soft tires, that would definitely make a difference. But yeah, this car is very touchy. I think my PB on this, and keep in mind when I do free play, I try and start from where I'm at right now. I might be like a few centimeters forward from this point, but I try and start from here, from a dead stop. But my record is like not 712. Go. You can kind of drift into some turns, which you definitely want to do that. I'd love to go faster through here, but I don't know if I can and maintain control. I went way too goddamn far into the grass. If you do that correctly, you can actually stay in 4th gear, but it's very difficult to pull off. Okay. Okay, that's definitely better. Still, I don't think this is going to be good enough, but still, it's better. Okay. And God damn it, car! Now I'm like obsessing over this. I hate this fucking 2-minute wait, by the way. Okay, good. That feels a lot better than previous attempts. Yeah, definitely. And I ruined it because his car doesn't goddamn fucking turn. With these fucking tires. Yeah, a 2-minute wait is such horse shit. It would be nice if you just, like, start with the 10-second timer, but have the cars already be where they're going to be, if that makes sense. Like, effectively changing nothing other than you don't have to wait for attempts. Okay. Come on, turn better. Okay. I guarantee you that if I had sports soft tires, I would have beaten this by now. Because I had that one where I was short by 5 seconds. Fucking turn, you cunt. Turn, okay. Turn, you goddamn cunt! What is your problem? Fucking turn! These tires suck so much dick! I'm doing this off screen. Fucking tires are worthless. I'm still using this car, though, for more practice. Yeah, that was definitely against my better fucking judgment there. Turn. Okay, sure. Whatever. He pushed me into a penalty. Get out of the way! Only roadblock for 100% is mission 34. Yeah. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, agreed. It'd be so nice if this thing wasn't so heavy and could actually turn worth a fuck with these tires. I still say, yeah. If you could change your tires, then it would be trivial. Okay, that was somewhat clean. I need to bully the lead car. Unless you drive super duper well, yeah. Unless you drive ultra well, yeah, I'm probably gonna need to do that. And that's what I do plan on doing, by the way. Once I hit the final straight, I plan on going straight through the grass, slamming into the fucker at like 200 miles an hour, and sending him way off course. Bullshit, game. I touched the fucking car. That does not deserve a penalty. That is fucking stupid. But meanwhile, I hit the wall harder than that, and no penalty is incurred. Meanwhile, the other goddamn fucks just fuck around in your way unless you pass them real early. You know, just get out of the way. Part of me is kind of tempted to hold off streaming this again after today until I do Mission 34. I don't know if I will, but part of me is tempted to do that. And also, streaming other things in the meantime will be a nice... Well, not a nice break, but it'll be a bit of a reprieve from the pressure of Mission 34. Tempted to try something, you'll try it until you get it, no matter how much time it'll take. Yeah, that's the true gamer mentality right there. That is definitely the gamer mentality. And yes, I get real bad for that. Okay, what have we won? Okay. These things are just... Like, so far, most of these rewards are just sort of whatever. Alright. Doing this with wet tires. I may not be able to do this. Oh, Selena 7. Oh, 47 points. This might actually be competition. Yeah, even even touching that is the penalty, but it does steer him off course pretty heavily. So I might be able to use that to my advantage. Come on, turn. Oh my god. The grip. The grip is non-existent. Come on. Okay, this wasn't so bad, although we got 2 laps to go. Okay. This is fine. I would not want to do the hard difficulty variant, though, with this. Where I'm facing the freaking Minolta. Or the 787B. Or, I imagine the Toyota GT1 race car could spawn there as well. I would have absolutely no chance of winning. Okay. Made it. Okay. Yo, Chemo Pronger. Good to see you here. Other stuff to stream during the Mission 34 RE4? Oh, yeah, during the grind. Yeah. Although I am nearing the end of the grind, I think. Though I definitely need to practice more. I should definitely practice different strats and uh, driving lines. If I do elect to do that, then I'll be going down to 2 streams a week. Mazda 6 touring car. That might actually be okay. The longest grind I do in games. As far as doing the same thing over and over and over again, that is definitely... Let's see if I can do this, by the way. The hard difficulty. It would be the No Sphere Grid Final Fantasy X run where you grind up your Aeon stats manually. Because that takes forever to do. And by forever, I mean it takes... just for one Aeon... Just for luck, it takes like 300 hours to grind that to where you want it to be. For defeating one of the super bosses in No Sphere Grid. That's not including the other stats, which also take hundreds of hours. And you have to do that for the Mage's Sisters. The 3 of them. So you're spending, you're going to be spending thousands of hours grinding the same 2 enemies over and over and over and over again. For a boss fight that is still almost impossible. And you need the stars to line up exactly the way you need them to line up. Just to be able to have a shot at beating it. I'm watching someone doing that now for YouTube, and he's been at that for like 6 years. Also, this guy is really fast. Yeah, hard version is really fast. Allegedly only worth 4 points. My fucking ass, it's only worth 4 points. It's like the American, the All-American event where the... Yeah, fuck, I'm not trying this. Where I was only gonna get 2 A-spec points, but yet we had the box car, and it was so strong from last stream. So there's definitely weird discrepancies with A-spec points. On the flip side, the sports truck one gave 200 every time, and it wasn't even hard. So. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. For some reason I keep thinking that this is a UK car. It's not. Hard asphalt tracks, the Pagani is better. I'm sure it is. There's a lot of cars better than what I'm driving. Legend of Silver Arrow. Let's do it. Food. Hello! Hello there. Let's do this first. Obviously, we're starting with Nürburgring. Will I use soft tires? No, for this one, I'm going to... Or do you mean for the other one? For the other one... For the other one, I'll just hop in my, my Camaro. So here's a question I don't know if anyone knows the answer to. For the driving mission, I know there's no tire wear, but does the game treat your tires as if they have this level of wear, i.e. fresh? Meaning they have like 70% grip? Or do they treat it like you have 90%? Or like they're in green/yellow, where they have 100% grip. Also, I took this turn too slow. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do this. Because this feels about the same, give or take. By the way, I tried racing on the quote-unquote economy tires, which is like the worst tire you can get, and holy shit. For all I say this car can't turn now, it really can't turn on economy tires. They're so bad. I tried, because I didn't know that the replay would tell you what tires you race with if you watch the driving mission replay. Like, I put on the economy tires because they're the worst tires, and like 3 seconds in, I'm like, okay, fuck this. Because, like, they're not this bad in the driving mission. So, yeah. Doing a little slipstream, so this is whatever time I get is not going to be accurate because I'm so close to this guy and getting slipstream from him. Okay. So I wonder, can I wall ride this? That does not look like a wall ride to me. So yeah, I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and really brake there. Brake, brake, brake. Okay. Shit. I went into gear 2. I feel like in the mission it's treating the tires as if they're fresh, because I think I'm driving way faster and better, and I don't think it's my performance. I think it's the tires' performance. The tires are carrying me. Also, yeah, full throttle, brake, go down to about this, turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in. It's fine if I go in the grass. I need to be able to learn to hit this wall ride here without incurring a penalty. That would have been okay. Do you remember the Kerrigan Prober OL build that's really good? Is that the build order you sent me? The one of like 14 extractor, cancel, etc.? I do remember that. Also, I wonder if it... You know what? Okay, fuck that skip that I just didn't do. I think it might be better to not do that skip. If this is any indicator. Come on, turn, turn, turn. I feel... Okay, I feel like, right here that I would have gone in the sand if I had tried that in the mission. Though I'm not sure. Try it on Abathur, and you can also get a fast expansion at the same time. Starting the hatch at 3 minutes. Oh, that is fast for Abby. On the instances where you need the fast expand. Okay, so about here I want to brake, I think. Don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall, don't go in the sand. I don't want to go that far into the... I do not want to touch grass unless I'm doing, the skips. So, it might not be obvious from watching this, but I do think that, I do really think that, the tire wear is helping me here. And that in the mission, it's treating tire wear as if it's always fresh, meaning at 70% grip. And I'm just going to drive straight through this, because I'm probably going to have to do this for the mission anyway, i.e. slam into the 54 coupe. Actually, no, I still raced badly. I think. Yeah, 730, that's actually bad. Uses surprisingly less minerals than the Kerrigan build. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. The spores, or spines, are only, what, 150 minerals a pop? And they're just better against stuff like rifts. I.e. to catch trickles. Wait, no, I don't turn there. I turn here. That was too early. Okay. Okay. Ah, Paris. Every time I see this race, for whatever reason, I think of there's a song. I don't think many people in the chat would know this or watching, but there's a song by Infernal called "From Paris to Berlin." For some reason, I think of that song every time I see this race pop up. Come on, get off the goddamn wall. Haha. Got him. Try more Mission 34 on stream. I'll try one more event before I do that, and then, yeah, I'll try Mission 34 a little bit more on stream, I suppose. And then, if I can't do it, which I presume I can't, then I'll just practice the grind off screen. Thankfully, I can just, practice it off screen, because it only costs 5 credits to enter the thing to practice with, and I have a ghost car for replay, so I can see exactly how much better or worse I'm doing than my PB. I.e., if certain driving lines suck or not. They do kamikaze mod. In Perfect Dark, what would be the hardest? How would Scatter Attack Ship not be the hardest? Because you start with a combat knife. That is all you start with. And you have, like, no ammo throughout a lot of the stage. Also, there's the very real possibility of Elvis getting himself blown up. Because if a Scatter drops a grenade right by his feet, and he has nothing to chase after, he's just going to stand there and get blown up. Although Mayan SOS will also be pretty bad, I think. Also, it's a new lap record. Alright, that's the Legend of Silver Arrow done. Oh, this thing. I remember that from GT3. I didn't use it at all, but I do remember it. Alright, what's my percentage completed, I wonder? 22. Okay, 22. We're almost at the point where we could start doing endurance races. Alright, and all cars permitted. Something tells me I'm gonna get my ass handed to me if I try this. Sorry. Oh, hello, Nürburgring. Let's try this race and see, A, if I get my ass handed to me, and B, a little more practice in this track doesn't hurt. Oh. If I'm against a Jaguar, then this is probably not going to go well for me. 7 points. Yeah, that doesn't mean shit. That does not mean shit. Okay. My AI decided to bump into the wall before the race even begins. That's nice. Obviously, this won't happen in the mission because there won't be cars here. Completed this one with the Pagani. It doesn't surprise me. Pagani's a pretty good vehicle. Okay, yeah, that's too fast. I needed to hit the brakes earlier than that. Probably a let go of the gas and then throttle the brake would be fine. Oh, there we go. See, you can... See, there I did it... Okay, I hit the brakes way too late again. You can do that at staying in 4th gear. So I need to practice doing that turn, staying in 4th gear, and hitting the brakes early enough to make the next turn. So that would definitely help. And this one, I might be able to do this one better than what I'm doing. Ooh, wait. Oh, that's too far. Yeah, that's too far to the right. Okay, yeah, I definitely need to improve that too. Okay, yeah, I have to go way too slow to stay in 3rd gear, I think. But if there is a way to do that and stay in 3rd gear, then I'm down for learning it. Come on, turn. Okay, we're doing good. And we gotta go real slow, but not too slow here. Cannot go into 1st gear. If you go into 1st gear, you're basically fucked. The only time you should ever go into 1st gear is at the very start of the race. Okay, that was a decent exit. Okay, ball ride. Hold R2, make sure you don't go into 2nd gear. Okay, I think I found a new braking line there. Go a little forward, then brake, then go floor it. And okay. Yeah, that's a new line. This is why we... Well, god damn it. Maybe not. Get out of the goddamn thing. Okay, maybe not. If I can do that without that happening, maybe we have something. We'll have another lap. Okay, and I think we just skip this. Because I don't know if that shortcut actually helps us all that much, because we do have to brake kind of hard afterwards. If we do the skip. Come on. Come on. Watch completions of the mission to find new strats. Yeah, I did. That's how I learned about wall rides and such. The wall rides and the... Yeah, that's how I learned which wall rides to take and which shortcuts I can take. I may even want to... The only thing I have not done is R2 trick when I'm in third gear. Because, like, I'm going to be going pretty slow anyway. Okay. Okay. That can work. This is fine. This is fine. That is not as fine, however. Ooh, there's a strat I can do. Hug the... After that turn, first turn there, hug the left or the right-hand wall, and I should be able to stay on course. Okay. Now let's see if I can do my own... I think I'm going to make a pit stop here. See if I can do my own one-lap magic. And actually, I'm not going to skip right through the median. I could. And if I'm doing the mission, I will, because it stops the other guy from finishing. Alright, to do my own one-lap magic, let's see if I can pull this off. If I lose, oh well, I don't give a shit. Okay, refueled. Okay, go. Can I catch up 15 seconds? I should be able to do that, but I am against better vehicles. Not cool at all. So I was 14 seconds behind. Now I'm up to 12. Okay, cool. That's barely acceptable. Saw the list of endurances. What do I have interest in doing first? Part of me wants to do 24 hours of Nürburgring, not gonna lie. So I can win the Formula 1. Okay, so how do I do this? So hit the brake. I went a little too slow, but I got caught back up. Just hit the brakes. Throttle that gas. Okay. catching up to second, but first is still a long distance away. I'm going to go a little further. Let's see what I can get away with here. Oh, fuck me. I fishtailed for no reason, I feel. Well, if that happens in the mission, it's over. But I somehow caught a second up, got a second closer to him. Don't ask me how. Fuck. Okay, yeah, that ruined me. R2. Good, good. Okay, I caught up 2 seconds. Break. Okay. 7. Okay. That is a better... Okay, that's a better line. That probably would have been a penalty. I'm not sure, though. Okay, I see him. So, this could very well be my own one-lap magic here. Also, fucking turn, you cunt. 5 seconds. May need to bully him if I'm to win. I should have probably... maybe I should have floored it through there. Floor it. That is certain... yeah, that's certain death. Yeah. Okay, so how much time do I have to catch up? Probably not enough. 6.5. I might actually be able to bully. Ah, oh, fuck, I was too slow to bully. Alright, well, whatever, I lost this. Can't equip nitrous? No, not for the mission. If you could do that, then we wouldn't be talking about it. Like, I'd have already won easily. Yeah, I could not do my own one-lap magic here. But I'll win that off-screen. Alright, debating what I want to do. You know what, I'll win this tournament. I'll win this tournament, and then maybe do Mission 34 once or twice more. Six laps of Paris. Stream tomorrow. If I beat Mission 34, I will. If not, then no. Also, I have to go to the dentist at 1:30 in the afternoon if the snow isn't terrible. So, yeah, no stream tomorrow. More than likely, unless I do Mission 34 tonight or tomorrow morning. Come on, turn. 10. Okay. Oof. I think that's an Aston Martin. I'd recognize that because James Bond drives that in Everything or Nothing. At least that one doesn't have an acid slick that destroys my tires. Or forward-firing machine guns and rockets. The intro song of that game is such a fucking bop. PD0 on Grassley stream. I finished the game. I finished the game on Special Agent many years ago, but I never beat it on Perfect Agent because I just couldn't do it. I got stuck on the rooftop mission where you have to blow up the aircraft. Though I didn't realize you had to only shoot down one engine. So I'd have a better chance getting past that mission. But then There's the jungle mission, which I hear is sadistically hard on Perfect Agent. Like, way worse than GoldenEye's jungle. To the point where it makes GoldenEye's jungle on Double O Agent look like kindergarten. Or preschool. Not LTK, though. Harder than N64 Perfect Dark. Mechanically, probably. It probably is mechanically. But I don't play that game nearly as much as N64 Perfect Dark either. Because it's just bad by comparison. Like, it is really bad compared to OG Perfect Dark. The only thing I will say about it, though, is that, like, it runs better. But we're talking a two console generation gap between the two. So yeah, it should run better. And then there's also the hidden Dark Agent difficulty in Perfect Dark Zero, which I think Grassloo said is a lot harder still. God, now I have alien conflict. Thanks, Gabriel. You bringing up Perfect Dark made me get alien conflict in my head. I mean, it's a great track to be thinking of, for sure. Multiplayer similar to Perfect Dark, you can play against Sims. Yeah, you can play against Sims. Although the Sims are nowhere near as interesting or responsive as the original. That's exactly the reason why I think from now on, whenever I stream Perfect Dark, I'm just going to let that play for 2 to 3 minutes and then start actually playing. Also, the visuals are so trippy and so good. Oh, unrelated note. Did you happen to get your A/S rank in CVX yet? Or are you... Not yet. Okay. I was gonna ask, or are you just taking a break from that one? If you ever try going for that tribe, you need to memorize. It helps if you memorize Rockford Island, like the first part, basically up to the free save. You are allowed to load the free save, but you cannot retry after death. Yeah, so like that's like the main building block of getting the A/S rank. Lose time in Claire's section, a bunch of time in Chris's Island section. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it happens when learning a route, especially for that game, since it is so hard for beginners and intermediate players. Unless you know exactly where you're going and what to do, it is definitely hard to get an A rank. And also, there is no room for error. Like the other games, like if you compare RE2 and RE3, you can still beat, like you can still get the A/S rank if you beat the game in over 230. Shotgun raised bridge, that confuses me. I'll simplify that for you, if you would like. Here's the thing to know about that. Once you get the doorknob and put it in its place, once you go there, then grab the tank object and put that back, and grab the turntable key, you don't have to get the shotgun again. But you're not going to be visiting a safe room for a bit, so keep that in mind. But like I said, you're not going to be visiting a item box for a bit, so you may want to have everything you need in advance. Also, I don't know if you saved the prison guard, i.e. gave him the hemostatic medicine, but if you didn't, you automatically lose like 1,250 points out of the, I think, 10,000 you need for A rank. The elevator near the tank. Oh, yeah, yeah. Which reminds me, since we're on the topic, I do plan on deleting those unlisted videos I sent you. I'll keep them up for a few days, but if you want to download them, feel free to download them. I generally don't like having tons of unlisted things on my channel. So. Time with the valve handle shape. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, at least that's right at the beginning of Claire's Antarctic base section. Ah, son of a bitch. I braked way too late. The Hunter multi-targeting one you probably don't need to download, because that's just That one is just telling you what not to do. Though the most useful one, I would say, out of the quickies, is the the one where you dodge the sweepers after getting the 3 proofs. Same time for kill Nosferatu with arrows instead of risking with the sniper. You should have the bow gun for Chris. Like, if you have enough handgun bullets, which you should, handgun bullets can definitely finish Nosferatu. But yeah, the hitbox for his heart is so stupid. You magnum... Yeah. Yeah. Just remember to run away after the first 2 shots. Like, you fire the 2 shots, run a bit of distance away, then fire 3 more. But yeah, that's a very sound strategy. Works for no damage. If you feel really pressed for time as well, you can just grab the emblem plate in the water where the adult albinoid is. You don't have to spend time killing it. But if you get zapped, it does do a fair bit of damage to you. So, up to you how you want to do that. Flame arrow is so effective against Lex. Yeah. Yeah, it liquidates her. Unsurprisingly, that's what speedrunners at least used to do. I don't know if they still do or not. They either do that or they get point blank up to her with the grenade launcher, aim up, and fire like 4 to 6 grenade rounds into her face. Then kill her that way. You don't have trouble getting AS rank in all scenarios in RE2. Yeah. Yeah, it's easy in RE2. Comparatively. Like, RE3, you can make it hard for yourself, for sure. You probably got it in RE3. Because, again, it's not difficult, and there's nothing... Unlike RE2, which punishes you for using the infinite assault... Well, submachine gun... Unlike RE2, which does punish you for using unlockables, RE3 doesn't. So if you unlock infinite assault rifle or infinite rocket launcher in the mercenaries and then take it with you to the main game, you can just win. Like, all you need is assault rifle for normal mobs, rocket launcher for bosses that you need to kill, and you're not, like, there's no challenge. Free and easy S rank. But even if you don't do that, it's still not that difficult. Infinite green herb to avoid using first aid. Oh yeah, in Code Veronica. Yeah, you can do that. If you want to do that. Just remember that unless, not that you need to do this, but if you want to give it to Chris, you cannot have it for Nosferatu. Although I'd probably keep it on Claire anyway, because Chris gets way... As provided you give him the bowgun with the explosive bolts and the grenade launcher, he has way more than enough ammo to do his part. One turn. Oof. Oh, hello. I didn't even pay attention to where I'm racing. Go watch for those turns. Here's a shortcut I learned from the 3-lap battle. Oh, hello, major catastrophe. If you cut through that exactly right, then you save yourself a good, like, 2 to 4 seconds. Except in the 3-lap battle, you race in the other version of Le Mans. The ones without the turns in the middle. I don't know if the other shortcut will be easier or harder with this car. It's like, I'm not going to be going as fast, but this car does not turn like the Nissan R92. Like, not at all. I wish I was using that right now. on, turn, 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 turn. Okay. Alright, let's see. Here's the other skip. Yep, just like that. That saves you like 4 seconds of time in the 3-lap battle. And the best part, you don't even have to accelerate. You don't even have to brake to do these skips. You can just do that and you succeed. So that's what, a 12-second save? Like across 2 laps? Maybe more. Although if you do all the skips correctly and race well, you should, if you're doing the Le Mans 3-lap, you should be in first place by the time you get to the end of the race anyway, so you shouldn't have to skip again. Also mentioned about the all-in 6 set by sports games like soccer. What are the worst games? Well, we gotta mention Superman 64. And that one is, that one's infamously horrible. Even with the sports games, most of the sports games on N64 aren't even in the top 10 for the worst games on that console. But Superman 64, gotta bring that up. Carmageddon 64, everyone brings that one up. Various Rugrats games are also mentioned as being terrible. I played one of them because I was young once. I was a child once too, back in 1999. Now, I will never play that on stream, by the way, so nobody had better ask for that. And I'm trying to think what else people say is like worst N64 games. And yeah, that was a spectacular fuck up. Can't have that happen on the 3-lap battle. Okay, so I do have to do one more race. Oh, Monaco. South Park FPS and... Oh, shit, I forgot about South Park. The South Park games. Oh, yeah, those are also apparently really terrible. South Park FPS, Batman game, Olympic Hobby, and Sub-Zero Mythology, some of the worst games. I played Sub-Zero Mythologies on PlayStation 1, never on N64, though I hear unanimously that the PS1 version is infinitely better. I don't think I beat it legitimately, though. I think I used cheats to get to the last stage and beat the last stage. But I know I never did a full all-stage run. I actually kind of liked that game. Although, as said, I played the PS1 version. As is usually the case for back then. If games were ported to both consoles, then the PS1 version was basically always better. I don't know if there's an instance where the opposite has ever been true. Power Rangers 2. I didn't want to bring that one up just because, like... I mean, I should have, because you could beat it in 30 minutes. In any list, Superman's the worst game. Yeah, in many, many lists. Even transcending the N64, Superman usually ends up in very high in many worst games ever lists. And for good reason. I will say, there was a fairly old AGDQ video of that game, and it's actually very entertaining. Console has best games for me. PS1 or N64, not about exclusives, but in general. PS1. Although N64 does have some heavy hitters, like exclusive heavy hitters. Like, PS1 has all the Gex games, and they're all better on PS1 compared to N64. It has the Resident Evil trilogy. It has Final Fantasy. It has Parasite Eve 1 and 2. But for console exclusives, N64 does have Mario 64. It has GoldenEye. It has Perfect Dark. It has Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. So, although PS1 also has Chrono Trigger / Cross, if you absolutely adore those. I've never played them, so I can't comment. Remember? Oh, in Dragnet, yeah. That was, wasn't that one of the, like, computer / technology stages? I think it was. And there was a hidden hint marker that was pretty hard to access. And it would link you to an ancient URL that doesn't exist anymore. I do have a LP of Enter the Gecko. I never played the other two games, though. Dragnet was a back alley stage you had to collect. Oh, the police badges. Oh, that one. Yeah, I remember that one. Within the time limit for a remote. Yeah, I remember that one now. I think the level I'm thinking of is called www.com.com or something weird like that. I even played the N64 exclusive stage in that LP. Because I downloaded the the ROM for the N64 game and played that one on Project 64. The Titanic, yeah, it's the Titanic level. That one, oh yeah, that one was called Jacques Cousteau or some shit. Alright, bam. There we go. New lap record, etc. Oh, and I forgot, how could I forget Star Wars Racer? That was N64 exclusive before it was ported to the Dreamcast and PC. Although nobody played those versions. It was like PC ports of games back then were dog shit, usually, because they didn't work well. Also, not everybody had controllers to play. I'm just going to exit this race. We've already seen me basically win this. Yeah, not everyone had controllers back then. Although, people these days in the Star Wars Racer community, there are some that do play on keyboard. I would not want to be doing that myself. Hello there. Jaguar Race Car 01. Not a bad win. Not a bad win at all. Alright, I'm gonna... First, let's save. Yeah, home. 22.9%. Let's see what cars are available, too. Something tells me there's not going to be much... Hello, $3,000 car. Something tells me there's not going to be much... There. Jaguar and British event. Oh, I forgot that is a UK car. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. 105, what was that? Ah, this one. That one pops up a lot. Alright, so we're going to save the game. Even though I just saved, I'm going to do it again. I'm one of those. I guess I'll try one more time, like one more good attempt at the mission. And then I think I will do the thing where I exclusively focus on this when I fire up the game. And I'll resume streaming this when I finish the mission. I just need a very, very good run. And also definitely need to practice more if I don't get it here. Oh, the 2-minute wait in between. Yeah, if I had nitrous for this, it would be so trivial. About Spyro Trilogy. Oh yeah, that's true. Spyro Trilogy, GT2, and Dino Crisis. Yeah, 1 and 2. That's true. I did forget about that. For PS1. Alright, yeah. PS1 does have a lot more, like, more exclusives. Whether you think they're better or not is subject to opinion, but definitely noteworthy ones. It has a greater quantity of them. Alright, let's see. You definitely want to brake there because, yeah, you can't go full throttle through there. Okay. You definitely can't take this going gear 3 speed. Also, I probably braked a little too much there. And there, right there, I should have done a drift turn. Okay, 149. That's a drift turn right there. Oh, that's a beautiful drift turn, actually. Could have done it a little better, though. But we're still good. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, this is okay so far. So far, this is okay. It's not great, but it's possible we win this. That's not... Okay, I think we may have fucked ourselves right there. Fuck this god... Fuck that goddamn turn. Fuck. I need to hit the brake like 20 minutes early for that goddamn part. Will I post mission 34 after complete? If I record it, yeah. Yeah, if I record it, then yeah. Yeah, I really have to brake like 20 minutes in advance in that one area. It takes so goddamn long to brake. Try this. Yeah, you definitely need to practice first. Medium sports. Yeah. Yeah, medium sports. That's what you use in the mission. But yeah, you definitely need to practice first. Since you're doing the PAL version, your target time could be as little as like 2:14 or 2:13 because you don't have to wait. Like your wait is 8 seconds less than mine. Why they didn't just make them the same, I don't know. Although, as mentioned, you apparently will have a more unstable car. There we go. That's a drift. That's a drift. That's the kind of drift we want. Okay, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Brake, 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 brake. Didn't want to go off into this grass like that, but... Yeah, I think I didn't go as... Yeah, I should have braked earlier, I think. Brake like a minute and a half in advance. Okay. God damn you! What? Fucking turn when you're supposed to. I think this will be the last attempt, no matter how it goes. Yeah, it's hard to go fast with this, but you need to go fast in order to do this. Oh, also, when you practice, every however many, like when you first buy the car, do get an oil change, and every so many 100 miles, get another oil change or kilometers, because I don't know how many miles it takes for the thing to be less effective. This attempt is so much worse than the previous ones. Oh yeah, if that happens, you're 100% fucked. Yeah. Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna attempt this off screen. So, yeah, I need to practice this more, obviously. Which I will do. And then, as I said, all streams of this will probably just be on pause until I finish that. So, there is a possibility maybe I can do this tonight, but I somehow doubt it. But, yeah, I'm calling it here. Because this is the roadblock that's going to stop me from completing this. So, anyway, I'm calling it. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Farewell.